Hi guys, how you doing? And welcome back to Simon's Crazy Gardening and Foraging. So we're just getting ready to go out and we are going to do some foraging. We're going to go and see, just making sure everything's off. We're going to go and see what is growing in one of our local country parks. I know different places all around the UK grow different stuff, like where we are down this part of the south. I haven't actually found, like, we can't really get garlic, but yeah, I'm gonna go and show you what we can get at one of our local country parks. Right guys, so we have just come to one of our local country parks, and the first edibles.
Oh, they're medical, is it?
Yeah, they're medical as well. I have got a whole list at home with the benefits from them all.
You can make a good balm with what?
Daisies. You can eat the whole thing. Very good for you.
You can put it with
Yep. We got
oils and make.
Also in the ground clover. Amongst the grass, there you go. It's not going to focus. 3-leaf clover.
That's the calming.
So let's actually go and see what we can harvest from the river. Right guys, the first one we have come across is this Chervil. This stuff. This is Chervil.
We have it.
This is I've got this growing at home, but you can actually have this as wild. You can see it's similar to like a V shape on the bottom. You see that with the little hole? It's like a V. Little hairs on it.
No, they're not rough.
No, they're not rough, they're soft. Do be careful though when you're picking and you're foraging, because some of it can actually kill you.
But, yeah, so I do know what you're looking for.
Yeah. Got all the blossom on this is a hawthorn bush, that is. And also down here, this is called cleavers. Now this is the stuff, it's just,
it sticks to.
Don't know if it is focused. There you go. It's square with the little hole. And yeah, this is the stuff. We call it sticky back because it sticks to your clothes.
It sticks everywhere. There.
But you can actually get the seeds and everything from it when it produces the little beads, and natural grown coffee.
Yes.
Which is very good.
There. Yeah. It's sticking everywhere too. The top, and there's your span of your leaves.
Yeah.
It's
right. So also around there we found as well, which we'll go back to, is purple nettle, which is also known as dead nettle, and white dead nettle. It's called dead nettle because it doesn't.
It's not deadly.
No, it's not. It's not deadly. It's totally edible, but it doesn't sting you like if you touch a normal stinging nettle.
Like them.
Like these ones. These are your normal stinging nettles. But yeah, they got one there. They grow little purple flowers, and obviously white flowers. So we're actually walking out.
Brown flowers. There is a difference between male and female.
Yeah. So we're actually going to go out to the little rocks and see. We're going to see what the sea beets are doing, and go and see if the samphire is growing. Right guys, we've just come across another wild edible, which is wild parsley, but there is 2 types you have to be very careful with, and I'm not going to touch this one because it's very poisonous and will very make you ill, and to the point
that one you can see.
Hold on. To the point, if you actually eat too much of this, not only is it bad for your liver, but it will actually kill you as well. This is it. This is poison hemlock. Right, I'm not going to touch it. And you can see there, it's got the black specks on it.
You can see it right there as
yeah.
well.
It's got black, yeah, it's got black specks, on the base. Now the edible one doesn't have that. It'll be smooth with no black spots. You can't really see it in it because there you go, you see all the black marks. Is poisonous hemlock, which the other one I haven't found yet, but you can actually eat it. It's wild parsley.
It really is something that...
And these, we've actually tried these. You get loads of these. Dandelions. The whole part is edible. You can actually make like a vegan honey, or like a syrup they call it. And you can eat all of this. All of this you can put in your salads. Natural greens, you can eat the whole of it. So yeah, I'm not going to pick them yet because obviously it's right in the way of where dogs are walking. Always pick things that are away from the edge, really. Yeah. Here's another example of that poison hemlock. Let me just open my little knife. Can you open that for us? So, I'm with my mum today. There she is.
Hi.
Most of you would have already seen it if you already watched the channel anyway. But this, look, see the black markings on that? That is the poisonous one.
You really shouldn't pick.
No, literally, I've been foraging.
Or the past, if you don't know what you're looking for.
I've been foraging for 4 years, self-taught. There is loads of books. I can show you the books that I follow by, and people on YouTube and online. Just pick what you know. Right guys, we've just got to this little rockery bit where they are. This is samphire, or samphire. Turn you around. It's not actually ready to pick this yet. This normally isn't ready. I believe it's normally about June time. It's ready to pick.
I mean, there's new...
Yeah, this is all new, ready to grow.
There's new growth in there.
Yeah.
But obviously no
that will come up. They will come back. They're just left to nature to do their own thing. But these are really nice. Cooked down. You can even eat them like that raw. But obviously this all on here is from last year. You really want all the best buds in there. All them ones. Roughly around about June time, you can actually harvest them. I actually call them the little green beans of the sea, because when they're fully grown, they get to about this high, and they are actually like a little green bean or a runner bean. Now I want to show you another thing that is actually good that you can eat from here as well. It's literally, the water's out. There's the water. It does come right up here. So it's all like rockery. Yeah, it's a bit muddy. I don't want to go too far, but it's got to be more enclosed. Oh, there's some up there, but it's really muddy.
Yeah.
You can eat that stuff there, but I've actually forgot the name of it. Even though I've been doing foraging for 4 years, there's still a lot of information to try and take in and do. But like I say, remember, only pick what you know is edible. Definitely check. Do lots of research, because that's what, before I even started foraging, I'd done at least a year of researching. I've got books, there's people I follow. I will link in the description the people that I follow. You can check them out as well. Yeah, I've got books as well that I go by, so I'm pretty safe at what I'm doing. But every day's a school day, really. Now this.
And we've only because we've come out for a walk.
Yeah. So. Now this is sea beet.
Yeah.
Which is like spinach. You can see that, very green. Let me just hold the camera. Just want to chop this off. So there is. Can you see that?
Focus. Yeah.
It's like half a moon shape. That is complete edible. That is completely edible. The smaller leaves you can actually eat raw.
Bigger ones?
I'm not going
Better
to
cook.
because it's not actually, it's better to pick this when it's in proper season in May. So yeah, you can actually eat this raw in salads, soups, whatever. But then if we go up here, I'm not going to climb up there, but I'll zoom in. If you see that, that is all the same. But as they get bigger, I mean, they can actually grow up to 2 foot, 60 centimeters tall. The bigger leaves, if you do pick the bigger leaves, you will have to cook. You will have to cook them down like spinach. And if you can grow that in your garden, that is actually, in a garden term, that is what is called chard, Swiss chard. So yeah, I'll tell you what, bring in lots of straw and rubbish. Well, that unless they have done it, maybe to stop all the mud. But yeah, the water is proper right out.
Normally it doesn't from here.
That is proper right out today. Yeah, there's some more down there that they are old. You can just tell that. Yeah, there's some more young ones there.
Oh, these
that
ones,
are really nice, cooked with a little
like
bit.
this.
Yeah.
The dinky little ones, you can actually eat.
You can eat these raws. But yeah, these big ones you want to cook down because they get really tough. A bit like leather. So yeah, let's go and see what else we can get. Right guys, here's another one we found in this little area that we are in. Look at this. The size of this is dock leaf.
Yes. And there we go.
What do you use that for?
Dot leaf is, you're not going to like this, but you can use it to wipe your bark. But this is really good if you've got a sting, by if a stinging nettle stung you or something like that, it will.
So if you get stung by a stinging nettle, use a dock leaf. You can see them. I call them the big fan. Big fan of the wild.
You can actually chew it up and put it on a wound.
Yeah, you can chew it up. It is a bit bitter. And put it on a wound. Or like you say, it is the natural grown toilet paper. So if you're ever out or you live outdoors and you need something to wipe your bottom, this.
But it's really good for stings.
And this is
the
white nettle.
And as you can see, it doesn't sting. They're really soft.
Look at that. It does not sting. That's why they call it.
There's a lot of uses for that.
Yeah, I can't remember all. I'm still learning all about it. But one thing I do know is that's the only stuff if you've got white leaves or purple leaves, it's the one you can touch it. That is why they call it the dead purple nettle and the dead white nettle. But yeah, it's fun. I'm also trying to find the hamlock, but the parsley version, but I haven't found it yet. So we don't actually, like I said to you about the garlic, there's not a lot we can actually get around here than other certain places around the UK. Like wild garlic, I've not found any of that yet, but I know further down the country from one guy that I follow, you can actually get it as well. And also, it's like if shopping is getting dear for you guys, these are brambles.
You just have to remember,
and
don't take everything.
These are brambles, blackberries. So when you're thinking you're in the supermarket and you're paying about £3 for a little punnet, you could come and pick that little punnet plus more in about half an hour. All of that. Now there's so much, even this actually. This is, no, not that one, must be further along. Rough hawkbit. It's another edible salad leaf. But we haven't got it. As you can see here, there is literally millions of sea beets. Loads of it. There's some more dock leaves. You can see how big they actually get.
You can actually...
Yeah, you can eat them, but for that bitterness.
They're called butter leaves then.
For the bitterness of them, not my personal favourite. I like everything else.
I like
Let's
the
just see what else we can find here for you, and I'll bring you back, guys. So we have found the other two edibles. This one over here, just still in the same room. Right, walking along here. Now be careful, because I wouldn't pick this because it's near the poisonous parsley, cow's parsley. So if you go down to this one, you can see it's got some little white buds in there. Now if you know what buds they look similar to on your vegetables, this is, you can eat this. This is basically your wild broccoli. When it's fully grown, it's like a substitute for broccoli, which is there. But again, you got to remember what you're picking. There's loads of books you can get, and this one here, this is the cow's parsley, the edible version. Let me just get my little tool out. I'm just going to cut some off for you so you can see. Yes, it will. We go. We've got another little spider friend on there.
Yeah, put him on the tray.
Just put him in a little pocket. So yeah, this.
The stem is.
This, as you can see, this.
Not spotty like that.
It's not going to focus, but as you can see, it's still got the. It's not going to focus, but it's still got the little hairs on it, and it's not the spotted one. Exactly the same. It's like the little V on the bottom.
Hollow.
Yeah. This one is hollow.
At the bottom.
Don't know if you can see it. It's hollow. See, the other one was hard. Still had the hole, but you can crush this one with your fingers. Yeah, this is the edible. This is your wild parsley.
There's one with spotty bits.
And there is the one with the spotty bits. Some gardener foragers would pick it, but me, I wouldn't, just because it's in the same area as that poisonous one. You never know if they've crossed over. I always like to keep myself safe.
And at certain times of the year, it can be really hard to tell.
I mean, if you have been doing foraging, for longer than me, and you know it's safe to pick, then I would love to know, because then I would be able to pick it. But just for me, where I've only been doing it for 4 years, I would rather not pick it. But yeah, we're going our way, and we will see. Oh, there's the purple one down there.
Oh, we're getting along now. I'm not going down the bank to get.
No, I'll just go down here very, very slowly. There is. Let me pick some up. There is purple dead nettle. It's not focusing very good, but yeah, there is your purple dead nettle. Like the stinging nettle family, but this one doesn't sting. So yeah, there's loads of vegetation, all of it through. Plenty of the wild coffee, the sticky back cleavers they've called. They've got so other different names, Latin names and everything. But yeah, you can't even see it. That was on me. But yeah, they're back there. Me and working cameras always go wrong.
Yeah,
I was meant to be shouting them, but it was actually recording me.
Yeah, on the normal nettles there is a lot of uses for.
Oh, here's another one. That is like the salad leaf, like a rough hawk bit. I won't eat that because it's massive. You only want the small ones, really.
That's where I do make a lot of things.
So we're going to go to a field and see what is growing out there. But yeah, there's literally so many wild edibles that you can actually pick, harvest. Just going to pop to a field that we go to see if there is actually any mushrooms about. But the same again with mushrooms, you got to know what you're picking, Like, I've done lots of researches. Like I say, I've got books. There's people that I follow. There's even people that I know in my family that used to work for a like park rangers for the New Forest. So I can always ask them as well. So it's extra knowledge.
You can use stinging nettles. There is a lot of uses for them. That's where I do make. I'm more the herbal side.
If you look at all the little white nettle. There's tons of it. The same. These are all blackberries.
Are they black raspberries?
Yeah, no, they're blackberries. We have a raspberry that's out the other side. These are little damsons.
Yeah.
All the blossom ready to grow. Some fruit. And it's fruit that is naturally grown in the wild, that you haven't actually got to go to the supermarket to spend your money, which is a win-win.
Not share and leave some for the animals.
Yeah, only always take what you need, to leave some for obviously the birds and everything.
And there is a lot of foraging rules that some places you can't.
Some places you have to stick to the foraging rules. Always look up wherever you're going. But we're in the local country park, so
should we go to the little beach bit and see if
they don't actually really mind? There's not going to be no beach there, I don't think.
Is the water rotty?
We're going to go and have a look. We're going to go up here and we'll bring you back. So, sorry about the wind as well, because I've got my hand slightly over the microphone, so it's not too windy out here. But we was right over there. We've just come round here now. There's Mum walking away. They're going to get some edibles. There's a little beach area just down here where the old boat is. Just said I should have brought a fishing rod. Bit of foraging for fish. Absolutely love fish, especially when you catch it yourself. Nothing better. But yeah, we are nearly there. Let's see. Most of the stuff I'll probably come back out in May when it's better and it's.
Yeah, it's a bit because we're right end of March.
Yeah, so most of it I prefer to pick from May onwards to roughly about September time, when it's mainly at its best.
And we were going for a walk.
Yeah, we was actually just going for a walk, so I thought, why not just do a little bit of a foraging as well while we walk. Right, so I'm not going to show the location of this just in case anyone from the local area sees this video and actually comes here, but we've actually just found a bay leaf. Now I don't know if the park have planted it or someone else has planted it, but it's the same family. It's called a bay law or bay laura, which is similar to bay leaf. I'm going to turn the camera around quickly so you can see it, but yeah, look at this. Just going to zoom out there so you can't see what it is, but yeah, that is a bay leaf that is growing in this park, or someone's planted it, but whatever it's done,
it's definitely not it.
if you know what it is, they've done you. So whoever planted it, they've done you a good job. Never thought I'd see one of them down here. Pardon me. On to foraging. Let's continue. So again, we have more of the samphire growing. Let's see, these ones are actually slightly bigger, so they're actually growing better. This is all old. It will die back and then that will actually grow bigger. There is on this side there is a lot more sea beets here. Yeah, there is actually loads here. Even plenty of seaweed if you fancy eating seaweed.
Yeah.
There's some more here. I'm just going to get my little pocket knife out and show you. Right, so guys, get a lot of people looking at you holding the camera because not a lot of people do filming around this part. So we've actually found the rock samphire near rocks, rather than being big produced. There you go. That's a rock samphire. There's some more there, and this is salt, which is known as salt bush. or salt purse. It's got different names. Little tiny things, very salty. Again, I could harvest them in May. And you can put all this stuff on salads or make your own little stir fry. We've also found, you see it, a bay leaf tree. I don't know if it's someone's planted it there or they've planted it, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, never seen it before. Yes,
No.
The trees are normally hiding it.
You can work further away, fishing ground. You can probably find little edible crabs as well if you wanted to eat them, I guess. I mean, around here you would need a lot of them to even get a decent meal. But as you can see there, what way are we going?
Up here?
Yeah?
This.
That's it, everywhere. Some seaweed if you fancy cooking it up.
I've tried before.
Yeah, that's the salt bush.
Yeah, it is salty.
Very salty. If you've got sore lips, you do not want to be eating that. So yeah, when we get to the next part, I'll bring you back. Look what's down there, guys. 2 little ducks.
Lunch.
Yum yum is what I think. That would make a lovely lunch or dinner, that would, wouldn't it? Hey? I don't think they're very like it down here though, if you bring a gun or something.
No, see, it's a nature park.
To shoot them. Might be a nature park, but
For animals, not for
it's free and it's wild.
running around naked.
If you just think, if you forage for your fish, if you can go to someone's field to shoot all your animals, you can pretty live off the land for free. Yeah, that's another story for another day. Here you go, guys. Here's some more. This is blackberry and mixed in together. But yeah, also this.
Yeah,
Just look at this.
There used to be a nice pond down in there, and unfortunately
it's left to ruins because when we used to go down here, there's steps down there, believe it or not. It goes right round to a pond that is really nice. It's a shame the council have just neglected it and left it to ruins. So they was meant to be doing it up, but that was like back in 1980, I think, when they said that. Which they should get it.
It was looking nice.
If anyone from, here you go, as you see, Medway. If anyone from Medway wants to get in contact, I'll happily come and redo it for you. Because
I think the steps are rotted away.
They get all the waders and stuff. Because kids today are not enjoying that when we was kids. We used to love coming down here, riding your bike through there. Look at this, look.
It was open though, we walked it.
Look at that. So you go through them steps and it goes all the way around that pond. And they've just left it to ruins. Well, I think the fish are probably dead. It's just such a shame. They spend all this money on this other rubbish. Like fixing up their own council buildings and God not, but I'm not talking about politics and all that other rubbish on here. Yet when they could be spending the money on something decent for the younger generation to actually enjoy.
I mean, it is because, I don't know about this one so much, but a lot of our country parks now, they're putting parking meters in.
Yeah, that's going to kill it as well. This, down here, it's not very big at the minute, but mustard. Like garlic mustard.
Yeah.
That is nice. I normally come down here and pick it all the time. The same, we've got loads of literally damsons. We'll take you in the field if it's not too muddy, where we actually pick our apples. And it is actually a safe place to pick apples.
There was here somewhere.
It's a local orchard for the community. No, it's on this bench here.
A plant that grows it's called, can't remember what it's called, but we call it poor man's tobacco.
Yeah, it's not growing yet and I can't find it. It's around this area near this bench.
We have seen
it grows quite tall, similar to this height. Basically, apparently what the sailors, when they come in on the boats, would have just pinched some to chew on, and it's what is known as poor man's tobacco. It's meant to be like a tobacco flavour or something, but it's not growing. I think that grows normally roughly about actually the summertime, and the same again, blackberries, damsons, and dog rose.
Yeah.
Also known as rose hips, dog rose and rose hips. They're not growing yet because it's a bit out of season for them.
Yeah.
But there's definitely quite a bit down here that you can actually get. We will go. You will see a.
I mean, we haven't.
There's a car waiting. You will actually see. There's other places we go to forage as well. This is actually one of them. This is this is the rose hip. It's just starting to bud and flower. So again, they're later on in the year. That's what the flowers look like. That's what the flowers look like. And you can jam, jelly, and believe it or not, in that little tiny red berry, there is more calcium in one of them than it is eating an orange.
But you can't eat them raw.
No, pardon me. No, that's the only thing. You can't eat them raw. They have to be cooked, because you will end up with a very, very poorly tummy. Over time, if you eat a lot of them, it will kill you. But very rare. Let's see.
This thing here.
Oh yeah, there it is. Plantain.
Plantain.
That is plantain leaf. Yes, you can eat it. Not the plantain like the banana fruit. Similar.
Yeah.
Similar. Over there is more dead white nettle with mixed stinging nettles. So you always have to be careful when picking it. And this field is literally full of daisies.
This is herbal things as well.
Yeah, Mum's more up on like foraging wild for herbs and medical uses. I'm forage for to eat, basically, and to hopefully start using in our cooking recipes. Last year we didn't really get out much before I started filming. This year I plan on doing quite a bit. So yeah, we'll take you through. Yeah, if you want to build a daisy chain. To eat them and do stuff with them, it actually takes ages to sit there and pick all the petals off.
And obviously there's not a great deal probably happening in here.
No, there's not a great deal happening, but we're going to show you anyway. So this is the little community orchards in our country park, where you can actually get some apples. Now, oh sorry, these is what is actually just on my mum's phone at the minute because my one has run out of memory. So yeah, these are the apples that grow here. All nice. Now they have actually changed it around. All these are different apples like on the list. They're just growing. There is some people that come down here, like volunteers of the community, and prune them up, but yeah, you let them. They've tied it up. They just need better pruning skills. Because really prune them back a little bit, and all that in the middle should be gone. Don't know actually how to flip your camera back onto me, but yeah. Now they've cleaned it all up because actually around here they've got rid of it, but they probably didn't know what they was looking at. It just probably looked like overgrown weeds. Was actually horseradish that was growing nicely, but they've literally just chopped it down and stuck a hideous box there. So yeah, they've thrown it all away and put a hideous box there. Little butterfly. also you have to be careful where you tread. I mean, they've pruned the grass down a lot lower, but do get a lot of adders around here. You definitely don't want to be bit by one of them unless you want to spend the next couple of days in hospital.
Yeah, there's certain fields we won't take you through.
There's certain fields we won't walk because I know where they are, where they bask in the sun. And yeah, so because I'm using Mum's phone, I have to stop it and then flip the camera around, so that's what I'm going to do. So yeah, all these apple trees, they've got new ones here planting, ready to go in.
This is cobnut.
Yeah, that one there is a cobnut tree. That is a cobnut tree. You can always tell by the leaves. See if it'll focus. See, the leaves are like little jagged on the end. That is the cobnut. That's the cobnut tree. Each one of them petals will grow a cobnut on it. But yeah, there's loads in here. Brambles. You got like I say, cooking apples that normally actually just all fall on the floor because no one comes in and picks them really. But yeah, they've definitely tidied it up a lot since we were last in. Bees, because they also sell honey here. Yeah, these are good actually. This is what I want for at home in the garden. I've got a load of old bricks and everything that I'm going to make a little house hideout for all the animals. All the little bugs and spiders. At the end of the day, they all still need a house. You know, they all still need a little house somewhere to live, and you know, so let's face it, without them, we definitely wouldn't be here. But yeah. And normally in here as well, not only do you get your field mushrooms out here, normally there's you get like fiery ring mushrooms in here. They're like a yellowy orange. It's the wrong time to pick them. We know some woodland areas where I can get yeah, I'll show you that in a minute, where I can actually get steak mushroom, as I call it, beef steak. But yeah, look at this, what Mum wants to show you. Yeah,
honeybees.
That's it, all ready for the bees. Come along, get the pollen, go straight to their hives up there. Looks pretty actually. So we're just walking in here and we come across this on the tree. Look at that. Common mistletoe. What is that? So we're in the field, but look at that greenhouse up there. Sorry if that's your house, anyone, if you watch it, but look at that, state of the art. I love that greenhouse. Every time I come down here, I always look at that and think, oh,
there's another one.
Yeah.
That's good.
Two magpies.
Mate for life.
It's every time I see that greenhouse, I think, oh, I would love to have that. But yeah, we're going over here. This is literally the whole way, right from there down to the bottom, is full of bramble blackberries, which is good. Definitely be down here soon, harvesting all these dandelions to use for cooking and make some vegan honey. But also here, I just wanted to bring you here that if you know what you're doing, this is the lighter green leaf.
Yes.
That is a wild cherry. Yes, that is a wild cherry tree. And that is because I come here and pick them myself. So yeah, we're literally just gonna head back now to the car. Hopefully I can get this bit off my mum's phone and put it with the video. This video is probably going to be massively long.
Maybe better.
No, I'll not split it down. I love being outdoors, foraging, gardening at home as well. It's just nothing better, especially when it's nice. That is the one good thing where we live down this part of the south is, yeah, we get the bad weather, but not as like some of the places that are up north. They do get a proper battering. But we're very lucky down here. We do get some really nice weather. I got a jacket on, but I feel like I could take it off.
Yeah, I definitely don't need
It's
a coat, that's why I just put a cardigan on.
Yeah, Mum's got her little jacket on, I've got my little one on, but definitely don't actually need it. But yeah, so we're going to head back to the car, go home, edit and sort out this video to go up, and we'll take you somewhere different next time, because every place that we go to, like we used to forage off of camera, is totally different, with different things growing.
Yeah, and there's a lot more to this than they've actually seen as well.
Oh yeah, this just goes on. We've not even gone into the other field yet. That's we'll save that for another day. But yeah, so so if you enjoyed that little foraging video, foraging, so give it a thumbs up. Please like, share and subscribe, and catch you guys for the next one. See ya.